we're back. We're gonna do a red mage thingy. A Vermilion Vendetta. I got Zeruntia in Aleport this time. Level 56. I've spoken with Arya, but it seems her memory has yet to return. The incense used must have been potent indeed to create such a lasting fog. If she cannot recover naturally, then we must rely on some familiar sight or event to jolt her senses back to normalcy. Might I ask that you take her out somewhere to test my theory? She seems far more comfortable around you, after all. At the very least, I would know from whence she hails. I shall call once more upon my acquaintance in the Yellow Jackets. Surely she has family who are searching for her. I'll give it a shot. I'll play chaperone to Arya. Mercy! Thank you again for letting me out of that crate. I had such a lovely sleep. That awful tiredness has left me, but I still can't seem to remember anything. Outside? Well, yes, I suppose a fresh breeze might help to blow away the cobwebs. I think I'd like to see the view from the battlements. Will you join me up there, Mercy? Okay. Oh shit, where'd you go? You ran fast. Oh, I gotta change the sound over to my... There we go. Oh, yep, up here. Cool. She's run to... Like, there's a ramp that kind of goes in a U shape up and up and up and up to, like, some, well, battlements. Some basically kind of castle, keep, walls kind of thing. She's looking out over the water. Look, isn't it beautiful? I've never seen anything so... Is this truly the first time I'm seeing this view? I try to remember, but my mind is a blank page. I can be sure of nothing. We will make you new memories. I forget such things myself. We will make you new memories. Make new memories? Oh, I hadn't thought of it like that. It's almost a gift of sorts, isn't it? Being able to enjoy things afresh? That would be cool, to be able to enjoy, like, your favorite movie for the first time again. Or book, song, TV show. Wife? No, just kidding. I don't have a wife, but still. It was still a joke. Yeah, anyway. I think I'll stay up here a while longer, just to be sure I'll remember it tomorrow. Oh, do you see that ship? How do they keep such massive things afloat? Fond of ships, are you? Fond of high places, are you? Do high places. High places? No, not especially so. Why? Do you think I enjoy looking down on others? That's not what I meant, no. You're like, no. She's laughing. I do enjoy watching the ships, though. I remember when I was a child, I would always beg my uncle to... Oh, I remember! I had an uncle! He was my only family. He tried to protect me, but... Forgive me, the exact events are still a jumble, but the memory was not a pleasant one. That day, it's all coming back in a rush. Do you think we might return to the inn? I need a moment or two. She gives you a little curtsy. Kind of a bow curtsy, though. She had her arm across her chest, which is generally not a curtsy that I'm familiar with, so kind of more bowy. But she did the knee bend of a curtsy, that's why. Anyway. A Bertsy. That's what we're calling it. From now on. It's in the books. Jot that down. The Yellow Jackets were able to dig up a report on Arya from their records, and I hurried back to share the news. But seeing as her memory of the incident has returned, I'd rather hear the tale from the source, as it were. Cutscene. Fade to black. From what I can recall, I'd always lived with my uncle. He was a kind, gentle man who would often tell me stories of my parents. I was young when they died. Too young to remember them, I think. The report mentioned that you were citizens of Limsa. Do you remember where you were when the attack came? Yes, we were on the road to somewhere. The ambushers appeared as if from thin air, and my uncle stepped forward to shield me. They killed him. What happened after that is a blur, but my memory of that moment is crystal clear. She starts to cry. Thank you, Arya. You needn't force yourself to remember the rest. For now, we must concern ourselves with your future. 'Twould not be charitable to send you back to town alone, especially not with significant parts of your memory still missing. Yet we cannot ask you to accompany us either. Our journey leads us on a path to confront the very cabal whose malevolent embrace you have but recently escaped. I would go with you, even so. You saved my life and helped me accept the loss of my past. If there's a chance memories could return and lead you to these villains, then I would stay at your side. How can I refuse such passion? It seems we've adopted a new companion, Mercy. He shakes his head some more. The greatest challenge facing us, however, is deciding on our next destination. The merchantman has fled, and we know not whither it is bound. Isles of Umbra. I remember. They were the only words I heard them speak before I blacked out. Isles of Umbra, the master calls. These puppets do not, nay, cannot speak idly. Ready yourself, Mercy. We cross to the Isles of Umbra and confront this master of theirs. You as well, Arya. We fight together. She's pumped. She's just like a thin, short waif. Actually, she's about as tall as I am, apparently. So, I thought I didn't make my character particularly short, if I recall correctly. But we'll jazz wolf over to the Isles. You can also take the there's a little ship you can take. I don't think it's the same. It could be the same ferryman that you use to go back to Limsa, but I don't know for sure. And I don't feel like going back to check. All the news worth printing. With only a little bit of bias. A lot of bias. Alright. We've got Zeluntia. Arya's behind him. Arya has a... Does she have a two-handed axe? Holy shit. No, it's a staff. Okay. Kind of looks like an axe, but not the sharp kind. Okay. It's shaped kind of like an axe at top, but not sharpie. Anyway. So she's a caster of some kind for now. The mails from soldiers tell of a steady stream of tight-lipped arrivals. It would seem the master gathers all the marionettes to the Isles. I armed Arya with what I had, but... I can fight. She doesn't look as psyched anymore. Fight? You can barely talk, lass. I thought her afraid of the mages who took her, but nay, 'tis the thought of ghosts and ghouls which have her all a tremble. Can you blame me? The very ground here feels haunted, as if angry spirits might burst forth at any moment. Like that shadowy thing behind you? What? There's not there, lass. Now, can we get a move on, or would you rather head back to Aleport? I'm coming with you. Zarentia shakes his head again. Level 58 cap. Well, that makes sense, I guess, because we're 56. We know the Cabal is gathered here. We need only find them. Any more texts, or should I go kill things? Okay, I'll go kill things. There are some skellies. Dead Man's Moan is what they're called. Do I have to protect what's her face? What if I do and she's standing like in the middle of this shit? That's annoying. What's this? Delivers an attack with a point to your 360 target. Oh, okay. So it's like my flesh, but it's AoE. I don't think it shares a cooldown with flesh. It doesn't. Cool. Got a couple instas. You know what, buddy? That was my casting target, and now you ruined my rotation. So annoying. Oh, somebody else healed me. Cool. So we now have some mages here. Empty Magus. Dang it, let me get my rotation off. Not really a rotation. se. That's just a priority. Don't interrupt me. Kick your butt. I'm not kick your butt anyway, but also don't interrupt me. We're approaching kind of the same pathway we went to get to Siren the first time. There is a large glowy orb surrounded by 3 mages, and there's like this kind of outward pool of black underneath it. You guys gonna group together so I can kill you all AoE style? No? Fucking rude. The empty Archmage just has a lot of HP. Maybe I should kill its friends first. I'll kill its friends first. And he just put like a big old dark orb toward the circle, and it has summoned the empty magus, the big dude, summoned a like big old kind of like death-looking wraith dude. Arya is being useless in this fight. Jeez. Oh shit! I should stack on you. I think. That's interesting. You can see a whole stack mechanics in these kind of fights. Or I haven't yet. At least not until now. He summoned some lesser spirits around him that might be healing him. I don't know. I'm killing them anyway. Shadow sprites. His health doesn't seem to be going up, so maybe they're just making him invulnerable for a bit. I don't know. Duty complete. The hand that controls these assassins cannot be far. Let's split up and search, shall we? Yell if you run into trouble. Arya goes with him. I think we're in another cutscene now? Yeah. Cutscene is just us walking by ourselves. On our own, there's no one else around me. It kind of zooms up high, and there's a blonde man. Delectable is what he says. He's kind of well attired, and he's kind of high up on a cliff above us. We can't see him, but we can in the video. You look up to where he was, but he's gone. And then you look down, and there he is. Standing in front of you. He's kind of dressed in purple and black, kind of royal, regal attire. Your mortal frame brims with vital energies, an irresistible feast. And then he starts to glow red and black flames all over his body. Doesn't seem to be burning. Zeruntia comes running. Mercy, are you unharmed? The blonde. Lambard? Says Zerun. A pleasure to see you, Zerun. My, how the years have etched themselves upon your brow. This smirking bastard is Lambard. We were allies once. Ah, yes, the valiant Crimson Duelist. Such fond memories. I relished their slaughter. The duelists live on through me, traitor. He shakes his head. Not for long, my old friend. You shall soon share their fate. He pulls out his sword and his offhand is the floating thing. Mercy, mercy, says Arya. A fireball comes from her staff and kind of hits the ground between all of us. And crude interruptions. This is not how I wish to savor your defeat. Lambard has leaped backwards onto a tall rock and then leaped backwards off the rock. Lambard, gods damn you. You knew that man? Yes, we will speak of it later. First, I would know where you learned to cast spells like that. I don't remember anyone teaching me. It just sort of happened. Just sort of happened? I expected you to club things with that old scepter, not fling balls of fire. Incredible. So, Arya, does this mean you've overcome your fear of the undead? What are the... Ah! She was standing next to a skeleton. Well, my friends, shall we return to Aleport? Now that we've unmasked the Cabal's master, I can tell you this much. He's not a man we wish to confront unprepared. Aleport docks. As was apparent through our unpleasant exchange, I have a history with this master of the assassins. His name is Lambard. 20 years ago, he and I were part of the group who founded the Crimson Duelists. We studied the fated teachings passed through generations of Gear Albanians and revived the art of red magic as a weapon against tyranny. But one day Lambard simply snapped. He murdered my unsuspecting comrades and vanished into the shadows. I returned from scouting alone to discover the aftermath of a massacre. It was later that I learned his treachery had been paid for with imperial coin, but never could I find what became of the man himself. After 20 years of fruitless searching, I thought him dead. This has now become a matter of vengeance. I mean to pursue Lambard and exact a price for his betrayal, but I will not ask you to join me in this vendetta. Worry not, Mercy. Your grasp of red magic will allow you to grow without the need for a teacher. As for you, Arya, I will arrange a suitable sanctuary. I'll not turn you out to fend for yourself. I shall treasure the time we spent together, my friends. May our paths cross again. Should we let him go off alone just like that? I don't know about you, but I feel my part in this is not over. So we follow him. Still in Aleport, nearing the exit. Yes, Mercy? Was there something else? I will go with you. This is not your battle, my friend. I will deal with Lambard alone, or die in the attempt. You... I can see I'm wasting my breath. You have that determined look that so impressed me the first time we met. Very well. We stand together, then. You are more comrade to me now than student, Mercy, and I welcome your sword at my side. And Arya comes running up. I'm coming too. I want to help save others from this monster, just as you saved me. I want you to teach me red magic. As things stand, I'm just a burden to you. If I'm to do more than be carried along in your wake, I need my own way to make a difference. I need my own way to... Oh, yeah, I said it right. You certainly do have an aptitude for the arcane. Lambard appears to target such youths for recruitment into his puppet cabal. But Mercy rescued you from that mindless fate. Now you would don the red to fight in our crusade? There's a sense of rightness to it, isn't there? Stand with us, then, Arya. Join the ranks of the red mages. He holds out a hand. Or something. He holds out something to her, I suppose, and she takes it. And now she's dressed in red mage garb. Short red skirt, of course, obviously. Because it's female attire. Mercy, Zaroon. She looks good. Thigh-high black boots. Shorts, yeah. Anyway, sorry. You look splendid, but it's more than clothes which make the woman. Help me train her as I trained you, Mercy. I'll pay close attention, I promise. Oh, and Arya, there'll be no more hiding behind Mercy. Is that clear? I'll try to be brave. And that's it. Alright, next quest is at 58. Arya and Zerun are just standing next to each other now. Hopefully they'll be training each other in the meantime. This video is at an end, and the next video will start very soon when I do continue the story quest. See you later soon. Now, bye. Okay.